Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday Mix. Today we are doing the 7th of April. Now, a bit of a heads up, I've already mentioned it many times already, but I'll be at the Royal Mint on the 13th of April next Sunday. So I'm going down for the Strike Your Own, the Red Arrows. So I'm not sure if there will be a Monday Mix up on the 14th of April or not. I am taking some editing equipment down, a camera, etc. So I'm hoping to do a vlog while I'm actually at the Royal Mint. And obviously I'm going to have to do some editing while I'm actually at the hotel on the night time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be some Monday Mix up for you next week. It may not be in the full format that we're doing at the moment. I mean, there won't be sort of much coins bought apart from the ones I might be buying at the Royal Mint. And a similar vein today because I've got no coins that I've been buying this week either. However, we're going to kick off with some coins that have actually been mentioned in the Royal Proclamation that just came out on Friday the 4th of April. Now, going back to last year, I did give the Royal Mint a suggestion of a coin that they could maybe do, and that was to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the death of Sir Alexander Fleming, who died in 1955. Now, he actually discovered penicillin, but that was the 11th of March just gone, so obviously the Royal Mint has decided not to do that one, but they've come out with some rather weird coins in the meantime, and I'll go through them bit by bit. The first of them is a £5 coin, which is a depiction of Liberty London with a decorative paisley style motif that's actually got the inscription Liberty and 150 years. Now, I thought it was some sort of insurance company at first, but it turns out it's some luxury department store in London near Carnaby Street, I think. It's got a mock Tudor style outer. It was actually founded by Arthur Lazenby Liberty in 1875, so that's where the 150 years comes from. And I must admit, I thought they could have done something a bit different for a £5 coin. The second £5 coin is a depiction of Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, with her coat of arms. And it actually has the inscription on that one, the Princess Royal and celebrating 75 years duty and devotion. So if I remember rightly, this is going to be the first coin that actually has Princess Anne on it. Now we're moving on to 3 50 pences, and this one gets a bit stranger. The first one is going to have a depiction of a dragon called Zog, and I must admit I'd never heard of it. But a little bit of Google search, apparently he's an accident-prone dragon from a book that was written by Julia Donaldson, who also did the Gruffalo books. The second one is even stranger. It's got a depiction of the character Mr. Monopoly, surrounded by various components of the Monopoly game board, with the inscription 90 years of, and also the Monopoly logo. Now, Mr. Monopoly was originally called Rich Uncle Pennybags, and Monopoly was published in 1935. However, it's a United States invention. Now, Park Brothers actually bought the rights to that, but they did sell the license in the same year of 1935 to Waddingtons of London. And that's how I can remember it as when I first got my Monopoly set. It was actually from Waddingtons. So I cannot fathom out why we've got an American invention on a UK coin. This is sort of going down even further route of the Star Wars coins, although it was like American film, most of it was actually done in the United Kingdom. And the last one is probably the best of them all, and that is a 50 pence with a peace dove on it, with the inscription "In peace, goodwill, and VE Day 8th of May 1945. So that sounds like that is going to be the strike on the day coin, because I did think it was going to be the stories of the Second World War with the medals, as did a few other people. So that is going to be the strike on the day. It's got to be. So anyway, going back to 1995, this was celebrating 50 years anniversary of the end of World War II, and of course we've got the Dove of Peace on that one as well. That one had a mintage, as you can see, 6,057,000. And obviously we've got the in victory, magnanimity and peace, goodwill on the edge of the £2 coin, end of World War II, with St Paul's Cathedral. Next we're going to do the UK No.1, and we're going to go back to 1992 for this one. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of a clue. So those two also have a sister coin. Yes, Shakespeare's Sister with the song Stay, which was at the top for 8 weeks, and this week was their 8th run at the top of the charts. The duo consisted of Siobhan Fahey and Marcella Detroit. Now originally it was just Siobhan Fahey on her own that was doing Shakespeare's Sister, but they became a duo with Marcella Detroit in 1988. Now they've had 17 released singles to date, technically 16 as one was a re-release, but only Your History in 1989 and I Don't Care in 1992 actually broke into the top 10. Now Detroit actually left in 1993 and Siobhan Fahey continued as a solo artist, but they did actually reunite in 2019 and they're still sort of touring to this day, although not in great numbers. I mean, Fahey's now 66 and Marcella Detroit is actually 72. Now, Siobhan Fahey was actually born in Ireland, and a bit of useless information for you. She's got 2 younger sisters, one of which, Mary, played the part of Eileen in the video of Dexy's Midnight Runners song Eileen. And Marcella Detroit did actually do a lot of work alongside Eric Clapton. She actually did co-write Lay Down Sally. It was a 1977 song for him. But Shakespeare's Sister's Stay was their only UK No.1 single. Next we've got up, born on this day in 1770, was the English author and poet William Wordsworth. Now most people know the I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. But the Royal Mint way back in 2020 did actually produce a £5 coin to commemorate 250 years of the death of Wordsworth. It's got Scaffold Pike in the back drop there. So he did most of his work writing in Cumbria, and he did have a house in Grasmere called Dove Cottage, which I believe he lived in for 8 years. I think you can still visit that. Not sure if you have to pay to get in, but you can still get through it. There we go. So I've never actually opened this pack, if I'm honest. Have a look at the back, see if there's anything. The light in here is absolutely ridiculous. It's one of the most popular poets to have written in the English language. She was born and grew up near the Lake District, returning there to set up family home at Dove Cottage, Grasmere. I've just mentioned that. The beautiful landscape of the lakes and fells was his constant inspiration and led him to writing poetry that started the English Romantic movement in literature. I think he did actually get some help from Samuel Coleridge in writing some of his poems. But the mintage figure in total for this was fairly low. It was only 18,698, of which 7,945 within this type of BU pack. There was trade packaging of 10,257, and there was also a coin and stamp set of 496. So very nice coin, that one. I'm going to finish off with some world coins from this little tub. I've got still a fair few there. But firstly, we'll just have a look at my New Mister front page. Now, New Mister is a site that is full of information regarding coins, banknotes, tokens, etc. If you do want to register your own collection, you will need to actually register on the site, but it is absolutely free to do. And I've actually downloaded the app onto my phone, so if I'm out and about and I'm not sure if I've got the coin or not, a quick look at the app will tell me. Right, so let's get started. Have a bit mix about, and we'll start off with this one. So on the right hand side I will put any information up regarding the coin. Unfortunately the brightness on the sun coming through the window is it's going to make it hard for me to see this. So we'll start off with a 1999 D for Denver, and this is a 5 cents or a nickel. I've got a UK shilling here. Now this one is the Scottish shilling because it's got the Scottish saltire there and the thistle on the right hand side from 1948. Unfortunately this is a couple of years too late for any silver to be in the content of it. It's all Cuban nickel and George the 6th. Try and do about 20 of these if I can. Oh, this one we've got is George the 5th on the obverse. 1 cent, 1913 from Canada. It's quite a large 1 cent, and they're all a little bit smaller now. In fact, Canada don't even do the 1 cent. This one's looking very much like a sixpence, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit battered as well. 1956. We've got the sort of the plants from the UK countries. I've got the Rose of England up the top. I've got the Thistle of Scotland, the Clover of Ireland, and the Leek of Wales. That one will be a duplicate because I know I do have a full set. I've got one here from France. Is this one franc? Yeah, 1975. Be interesting to see if I've got that one because I have got quite a few French coins. I've got one from Canada again. 10 cents. 1990, and that ship is called Blue Nose. It's a schooner. And got Queen Elizabeth on the obverse. Got another one from Spain. I don't know if I can make out. It's a bit blurry. But this is like the issue and date, 1957. I'm just going to get my little spyglass and see if I can make out the date in that star. And it's actually 1972. And this one is actually from Belgium. 1 franc. It's got the Dutch text on it. I was going to have that upside down. Date there, 1954. So we've got next 20 drachma from Greece. Cameras all over the shop. Solomon, I think that is. Yeah, it's a bit hard to read the date. It's the year 2000. It's actually just down on the left hand side there. Should have zoomed in to begin with. I've got one here. What's this? American dime. So 10 cents. $1968. That's looking very much like a D mint mark. Again, slightly too late for silver content. I've got another one from Canada. 1954 for this one. The camera's all over the place today. Like I say, the light from outside is just affecting it. Queen Elizabeth II. Got 1 cent. I'm reckoning this might be South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. Ooh. Right, well, it's Thailand. I think that's Rama the 9th. It's a rather large coin. Now, I was going to say a 5 baht, but I have a funny feeling this is a 1 baht. This is going to test my knowledge a bit, because after this bit here, where those 4 little symbols are, that is the date. Now, I think the first one's a 2, and I'm sure that's a 5, and that's a 0. And the last one, I think that's a 5 as well, 2505, which I think is a early 60s, I think, if I remember rightly. Be interesting to see if I'm right or not. I've got another one from Spain, 1957. Again, 5 pesetas. Can we zoom in for this one? 74 is that? Yeah, 74. Rather a dark one here. What's this one? Belgium. Another 5 francs. We had one similar to this the other week or a few months back. 1941. I think it's really, really hard to see these coins in this light. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered. 20 centavos, Argentina, 1955. That's Jose de San Martin. Could well have been one of the presidents, I don't know. There's a little tiddly one in the corner here. What's this one? Oh, is that it's 1 peseta. Well, the size of these. 1998. Well, I was close, 1996. But you can see how small it is. It's about the size of my fingernail. Oh, it's a large one here. What's this one? From Italy. 100 lira. I've got the date there of 1978. So a mixture. What's this one? It's from 1942. Ceylon, which is now Sri Lanka. 1 cent. With George the VI. See, a lot of these foreign coins, they have the king that's actually crowned, but our UK ones don't. Alright, one more to go. What shall we do for this one? What's this one in the corner here? Ooh. Japan. So, thinking 10 yen. And again, this date here. Now, I know this one is Showa because the Heisei one's slightly different. And the date here would be the year of Showa. So them 3 little horizontal lines will be a 3. And then you've got a plus. And I'm sure that one's a 4. So I would say the year 34 of Showa, which might be the late 50s, 58 or 59, that's my guess. We'll soon find out in the editing. So I'll just finish off with the newest front page, which has been updated. So I've just added in red there all the new coins, any duplicates, etc. And hopefully some new dates for the collection. So anyway, that's it for today, folks. Like I said, I'll see you next week, hopefully, with that vlog from the Royal Mint. So in the meantime, keep on hunting, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.